Welcome to lesson number 3 of how to use Google Slides to improve your online classroom. Today's lesson is going to be super short and easy. We are going to make some matching questions. Let's get started. I already have a beautiful background and everything is prepped. Now, this one is super duper easy, especially now that you already have some practice doing animations. I mostly use matching when I introduce new vocabulary words and I'm trying to drill them and see if they remember them. Matching is also great for reviewing vocabulary from the previous lesson. The first thing that we're going to do is decide what vocabulary words we want to teach. So I just inserted 3 text boxes. I edited the font the way that I like it. And now we're going to find some cute pictures to match each of the vocabulary. Now that I have all 3 of my pictures, it's time to match them to the correct vocabulary. So we're going to go up here to this line tool. And you can pick any line that you want to. You can use this curved one if you want it to look a little bit more cute and fun. But I'm just going to do a line today. And as you can see, there are 4 circles, 4 little purple circles that will appear around each of the elements on the page. This allows you to very easily line up the center of your line from one picture to the next picture. And if you have cropped your pictures to all be on the same plane, and they're all lined up nicely, this is going to improve the balance of your slide and it's going to look a lot more neat. I definitely recommend doing this and making sure that everything is lined up nice and grid-like. It just looks a lot more appealing that way. So we're going to go from the bottom purple circle of this hot dog to the top of the purple circle for the word hot dog. And I'm going to change the line color to match the word. And I'm going to make the line nice and big so it's easy to see. Now, there are also line styles. You can change the style if you want to. You can even add an arrow if you want to, but you don't have to. You can do it on both sides. I can put a circle here and also put a circle over here. I can have an arrow on one side and a circle on the other. It's up to you. Not necessary. I usually, with this kind of thing, I just leave it a line like this. Now, with the multiple choice, you are more than welcome to animate as you go or wait till the very end and animate all at once. But with matching, I really recommend you animate as you go because once all these lines are on the page, it gets a little bit confusing. So we're going to do the pink line first and we're going to go ahead and add the animation. Now we're going to add another line for the pizza. This pizza is kind of an orangey color. There we go. So we're going to click on this line for the pizza and we are going to go ahead and animate it. Last one is the hamburger here. And we're going to change the color to make it match. And we're going to animate. Like always, you don't want to trust yourself. Always test it. So click the play button. Now, important note here. If the student knows how to use the mouse and the pen on Zoom, you do not need to have the lines. However, not every student you're going to have is going to be able to use the mouse. I have had several students where I have tried using Google Translate and third-party apps trying to explain to them how to use their mouse and they cannot figure it out and we just give up. And I have to adjust the lesson to be able to work without the mouse. That is why we need to have these lines present. You want the lines to be there, even if your student is able to draw with the pencil. Now, what you can do if your student does know how to use their pencil is, let me go to slideshow mode and just show you. When you first enter onto the slide, you are not going to be able to see the lines. Now, if your student does know how to use the pencil, then you do not have to reveal the lines. You can if you want to show them the correct answer, but you can also just skip it completely. I'm not on Zoom, so I will have to use my Minicam pencil instead. So let's say the student knows how to use their pencil. So they're going to come in and they're going to say, this is a pizza. And this is a burger. And this is a hot dog. And let's say they do it that way, right? Now, we don't need to reveal the lines, right? That's just going to get in the way. It's going to be distracting. So what you can do is you can go down here and you see this little box. We're just going to skip to page 4, which is currently blank, but you get the idea. It will go to the next slide and they won't even know that you had these lines on there to begin with, right? That way you can use this for both types of students, the ones that do know how to use their pencils and the ones that don't. Of all the things that you're going to learn in this series, this is probably the easiest one. Next time we are going to do fill in the blank questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.